Right. Time to keeping on. Right, let's get check in with Harding. Can I talk to Varric before I go?
I wish I could be out there with you, Rook. Just be careful, all right?
Oh, here's the mirror. You know what? I'm gonna mess about with this just now. I'm gonna pause it, and if I commit to a change, I'll show the change before I accept it. I might have paused that before I finished speaking. I'm not sure. Right, I didn't make any extreme changes. I slightly changed the shade, like of the color of his hair. I never changed the style or anything. I moved a little bit of cheek and jaw around ever so slightly, just to make his face a little bit less soft. And what else did I do? Oh yeah, and I changed his complexion as well to freckle one. I just thought it was a little bit too smooth looking and pasty. So yeah, I think I'm gonna rock this. I think that's a little bit better. Yeah, it looks a little bit better now. I think that's a little bit better. I'm happier with that. Right, can't talk to Bay. That's a shame. I don't like that word Bay, but it's just one of those ones that in my brain now. I don't think the current generation use it anymore, which is good. They use some awful words, but it's good they got rid of that one. Right, Harding is on. It's apparently down there, but I'm guessing both sides take it. What is this? Lighthouse. Once the lighthouse was a place of learning, tools to study magic, blah 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 blah. I'm reading really fast. If you want to read it, you just get a quick pause and read through it. Cool. Right. I do hope we see more characters that were originally in Inquisition in the game. I don't think we will, but I hope we do. I would love to see Cole. He would fit in with this story quite well, I think. Iron Bull, just because he's cool. Wow, seriously. There we go. And I would like to see Cassandra again, as well. Anyone else? We'll see. Ooh, I felt weird. He just walks up there. Yeah. I mean, it's convenient, but it's strange. Kinda. The movement's responsive, which is good, but it's a little bit, floaty. Makes sense. Right. Oh, I can see a little icon on the map there. Oh. It does look a bit better. It does look a bit more acceptable.
Whoa.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm
Sounds kind
here.
of sad, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Dwarves don't dream.
Unreal.
Favorite part
Nev,
about sleeping
we
is
should
dreaming.
talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
Hardin looks really good in this. Like, her design is, you can definitely tell it's still Hardin, but they've put a lot more into it. I think they've done a good job with her. Because I feel like they kind of messed up like Liliana in Inquisition a little bit. Like, she didn't look terrible, but she just looked a little bit off. I don't know if that's just the facial animations in general, so everyone used to sneer in that game like that. So, I don't know. But yeah, she looks good in this. 3 points available? Okay. Need to be level 20 to get your specializations. I'm not sure what I want to be yet. I reckon I'm probably going to go duelist, but Saboteur could be a fun one. So Rogue 4. What we're looking for, isn't it? Attack stuff, sprint attacks. It's for to unlock. Exploding arrow. Sometimes perform a light and ranged attack. Okay. Sticky arrow to a target. Is that so that you're doing it by hand? Yeah. Then explodes after a short delay. Right. Evasive maneuvers. Oh, we've got 3 points. We have to get the 3 of these. Oh, no, we don't. Ah, shit. Okay. Yes. What's this? Riposte. On defend. X to Y. Yes. Downfall. Jump attacks guarantee crit. If they're knocked down. Yes. Love it. Breaking on blades. Ooh. Passive. Just speed to launch from and extend dodge. That sounds good. Okay. Yeah, we'll take those for now. We'll work with that. Right. Oh. Go back and talk to everyone now. I definitely want to talk to. Is it Neve? Neve? I've heard the characters say Neve. I don't know if all of them say that. But looking at it, it looks like it would be Neve. But Neve. Okay. Assuming she's in there. Oh, nope. I should have been more careful because it seems she has moved. Right. If we jump here. Good. Back here. This way. Okay, I see Eluvian. Cool. Oh. That's just Varric's arrow. Right. This read. 3 meetings face to face on the sky. Hey. We'll gather a team later. I definitely want to have the optional dialogue first. I'll check a map and see where everyone is. Harding is here. Market. Vision track west. Ooh. Keep. One. Two. Oh. Look at this place. Oh. Nev. Look again. Okay, so she's in this direction, so she's probably in there. I can explore our list later once we unlock more people and stuff. Let's see.
Wisps. Figures are in the fate, but I swear they're following me.
You alright?
Strange place you've fallen into, but I'll work with it. You know me.
Do I?
I know Varric wanted you for the job. You know the same about me.
I made a call that got you injured right after we met.
I'll be fine. You trusted me for the job, and I delivered. That's what counts. If we're stuck in this, let's hope you can trust me again.
That was quick. Oh, we'll see.
Alright. But I still wish we had a smoother start.
So much for first impressions.
Here's hoping I'm better on the second.
Well, you're not bad so far.
You take a lot of notes. What about?
Lately, what we know, or knew, before Solus changed the game.
And it's...
Not much. I'm sure Lace would hate to hear that, but one step at a time.
Oh yeah, you know, I forgot that was Scout. I'm kind of like Tony Starlight. His first name is Agent. I always think her name is Scout. Lace, yeah. Right, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure this out. I'm sure of it.
Really? Do you know something I don't?
No, we just... Well... well, we have to, right?
Yeah, that's the job.
Right. Oh, do it. Now we'll talk to Lace. I really want to check this door. Dining hall. Oh, hello. Here. What? And she will be, I imagine, in this room over here.
It wasn't supposed to go this way. What do we do now? What do we do?
Harding?
Oh, hey, Rook. How's it going?
More.
Did you ever find places like this chasing Solus with Varric?
Not exactly. But with Solus, it was always about the Fade, or the Veil, or some other in-between place. Varric always hated it, though. At least this place feels different. Maybe... safer?
Just ask her, she's okay.
Harding, are you... doing alright?
I don't know. Are you? Is anyone? Anyway, doesn't matter how I'm doing.
I'm fine.
What are we gonna do about this mess? We were going to go back through the Eluvian, right? Let's start with that. As soon as we can.
You know, you can take some time to just...
Now you sound like Varric. Varric and I started this. And I can't stop. Not now. Don't ask me to. So, come get me when you're ready to go. Alright?
Good spot. Right, we're off. Times of a jump. That's what happens if you jump. You were curious. Nothing. Or at least it lets you fall. Or it might be like the God of War thing when you're walking in the first one, when the fourth one, first one of the reboot. When you're walking through the like the fast travel place, you can jump off the edge into nothingness and you just die.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey. Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
Oh, they don't know about that.
While I was out cold, he showed up in my dream and he's really mad that we stopped his ritual.
Good.
He's also trapped in some kind of prison in the Fade. Not happy about that either.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm safe on that front. I bled a little when I got knocked out. Enough that he can gripe at me, but not enough that he can make my head explode.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together a nice ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But
Was
we're
trying to
not
be a
out of
little
danger.
bit more
What do you mean?
Solus
Stop
had two of
arguing
the other
type of
elven
thing.
gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganan and Gillenane, two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against.
I didn't remember their names. I'm glad he did. Solus stronger than Solus. It was our fault. That's it.
They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganan and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Neve, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Agreeing with Mammy.
If Elganan and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine. The Eluvian led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Neve, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Eluvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
In there already. Nothing. Right, off we trot. Let's see. Have that yet? As I've got the deluxe, so I was thinking I could check what the etic stuff was, but I must have just not unlocked that feature yet.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Eluvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlathan.
Neve, you sure you're up for this?
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
We shall.
Let's do this.
Be light. Was.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
Those other blood and stuff? Those other Dragon Age blood? That's a way.
Strife? Irlin? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlathan?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Neve, this is Strife and Irlin. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're veil jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's, sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We found Solus and stopped his ritual, but things took a turn.
The magic went wild. Solus was dragged into the Fade, into some kind of prison.
But when he went in, something, or someone else got out.
Elganon and Gillenane, supposedly.
Mathalanost.
The return of our gods. The
I think that's
Evangelist.
just Elvish for fuck.
If those two are back out in the world, it explains a lot.
Like what?
Artifacts that have been dormant for centuries are awakening. Something that would need a source of tremendous magical energy, like two of our old gods.
Anything you can tell us about these gods?
Solus might be a bastard, but compared to the Evanuris, let's just say they weren't known for being kind rulers.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanuris, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tarith is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of
What was
veil
that, like a
jumpers
wee
unaccounted
scratch and a
for.
black eye you had?
How can we help?
We need to find Bellara Lute. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at
Oh,
blowing
she's
them
the
up.
quirky little
She was
Pixar
off
character,
looking
isn't
for
she?
another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on
Loose.
all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Bellara.
Neve, I need you to stay with Strife and Irlin, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Bellara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Get her new band in the back. I don't know if I'm...
Is it me? Or is there something strange about this fog?
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit.
Right, wow, this looks really nice and pretty. I don't know how it looks on the capture card, but on screen this looks really nice.
Is that suit of armor moving?
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah. I don't know if weakened means it does less damage or less defense, but it had a little broken sword thing, so I think it's its attack.
Gotcha.
Where'd you come from?
Bellara? Bellara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. The elven gods Elganan and Gillenane have escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And it seems like they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
So far, Neve's cat voice actress is doing mostly okay. Harding's is top notch. Our character's pretty good. I think that's Ben Starr doing our voice. Already don't like this voice actress though. This character. Hopefully it's just these lines, but so far I'm not.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
So is this gonna be their version
then
of
we're back in reality?
I
Rifts?
really hope
Or an
so.
Inquisition then maybe?
Well then, let's get going.
Oh, Bellara has joined the party. We're all hair away from leveling up, and we are right now about to start a new video. Thank you for watching.